coming out of the old hairpin.
Oh, no!
JC's going to send it? You bet he is. Oh, look at the Aston, just with the nice little battle here. Carrying huge speed through the crater curve.
Aston runs wide and he's in the grass.
Oh, there's a bit of contact.
Oh, almost side by side through there.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is Season 6 of Race on Oz. It is the PS5 division. It's round 5 again. So we had some difficulties last week. Didn't have the DLC downloaded. And then we had a server issue. So yeah, sometimes things happen and it's all part of it. So we're going to give it another go tonight. So I hope you're all well. See some people in the chat already. My man Arrogance is in there. He's in there every week. Fiona's in there. Andrali is already letting us know that he's got COVID. And the Mountain are not a good mix. So that's fair enough. Man, who hasn't had COVID yet? That's more the question. All right, cool. So we're not far away from getting this thing kicked off. So let's take a look back. What happened, 3 weeks ago now, I think it was. Brands Hatch. So it was Jamie who took out victory for Bruce Hull Racing. He did it pretty easily in the end over Vic Chan. 26.5 second gap there. Jamie started first. He finished first. So did Vic. Slambo started third for Pagny Next Level Racing. That's where he finished as well. He rounded out the podium. Then it was someone awesome for Selby Acoustic Racing. He started in 4th position and he finished in 4th. Javar had a really good season. Javar, he finished in 5th for Coach Dave Academy. Then for P&L, Pagny Next Level Racing, it was the first of 5 Bentleys. It was Jambon Sickle in car number 444, followed by Stu for Games and Racing Team. Eagle and D-Roll in 8th position there. 9th belonged to Metal Steel for Coach Dave Academy. Angry Old Fella was rounding out the top 10 for Pagny Next Level. So it was 5 Bentleys in a row. It was broken up by a Lamborghini Abartas for Coach Dave Academy there in 11th spot. 12th is JCR TR for Selby in the McLaren. Mr. N. Wilson in 13th in the Lamborghini there. Bounty 14th. 15th was Hooligan. K-Man was 16th. And in 17th position was Burrow Dog, the two last drivers not finishing there. So disconnection issues. All right, cool. Let's have a look at championship standings because it is the final round of the season. It's going to be pretty important to go through all of this. So as we look at the teams to start off with, it is P&L. Well out in front. They have this thing looking very good right now. 102 points ahead there. So fantastic effort by them. Leading Coach Dave Academy in second on 963. Tied is Gamesman Racing Team on another 963 points. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how that all plays out tonight for Coach Dave Academy and Gamesman Racing Team. Pagny Next Level looking in the box seat right now. Selby Acoustics there in 4th position on 896 and bringing up the rear on 851 is Bruce Hull Racing. All right, let's have a look at the all-important Drivers' Championships. So it's been the Jamie and Slambo show all season. Vic Chan's had a couple of rough rounds, putting him down in 4th. But as you can see there, separated by 8 points right now as we head into the season decider. 162 points for Bruce Hull Racing for Jamie, 154 for Slambo, 138 points to Jambon Sickle. So we can see exactly why P&L are so high in the team's championship. 4th is Vic Chan. 5th is K-Man. He's had a pretty good season there. 6th is Metal Steel. 7th, someone awesome who's also had another sneaky good season. He's in the lobby again tonight. He's up there throwing his name in the ring. Javar on 112. His brother, Osh Wizard, raced last week. If you saw the stream of Tier 2, he did very, very well. Absolutely smashed him. And I believe he's in the lobby tonight as well. So that's going to be very interesting to see how he goes. And his brother is in the lobby as well. So it's brother versus brother tonight. If you're into that whole versus thing with the State of Origin coming up shortly. JCRTR, Mr. N. Wilson, they round out our top 10. All right. Also, hello to everyone in the chat. So, as I mentioned, Arrogant is in there. Sir McSquid, Paul Ince. Who else? Crashy Mate. Crashy Mate was going to try and commentate with me tonight. But he doesn't have a PS4 and we couldn't quite make it work. He couldn't just watch the stream on a 20-second delay. So hopefully next time, Crashy, we can get you in the com box. All right, let's have a look at the track. So this is going to be a familiar one to all watching this evening. You would like to think, being an Australian league, everyone would know this circuit. It's the world famous Mount Panorama in Bathurst. It's a 23-turn, 6.2 kilometre circuit. Man, this is a tough one. So it is quite a fast circuit, but that's the end of Sector 1 and then all of Sector 2 as you make your way in Sector 1 up through Griffin's Bend there. It's got Quarry Bend on there, then making your way up through the cutting. Very, very difficult part of the circuit as you go through Frog Hollow and Reed Park and Sulman Park. Along Skyline, some famous corners through there, as well as the Dipper is another one. Then Forest Elbow, which brings you onto the 1.9 kilometre Conrod Straight, where we should see cars getting well above 260 kilometres an hour tonight. Into the Chase, and then through Murray's, and that finishes a lap. So lots of elevation. It's a track that we all know and love. We would have all watched it on TV many, many times. As young children and into adulthood. If you're still a young child, good on you. It's a staple of the Australian diet come October. To take us for a lap around, though, let's jump on board with Adman, who will give us a rundown on Mount Panorama.
G'day guys, here we are, Bathurst, Season 6, Round 5. For the PS series as we make our way into Murray's Corner, which leads onto the pit straight. Want to get a nice exit out of here, up into third gear, coming up into Hell's Corner, turn 1. I'm going to change back to second. Got to watch with the braking that we don't lock up a wheel here. We're on a good exit, hard on the throttle as we make our way up Mountain Straight. You can't believe how steep it is going up this hill unless you've actually been here. But it is definitely steep as we get fifth gear over the rise, car gets a bit light. Coming up into Griffin's Bend, brake just here, turn in nice and early. Easy on the throttle, drifted out wide. This is one of the steepest sections of the racetrack, and this is a fantastic piece of road as you lead your way into this cannon of concrete that is the cutting. Get a nice exit out of here, keep it nice and close, hold it flat all the way through Quarry's Corner. So we make our way into Reed Park. We want to go right out to the fence here. It's going to drive us right up, keep it nice and close to the Walton McPhillamy and along Skyline as we just clip this curving here, make our way into the S's. Just down into second gear, just going a little bit wide, coming into the Dipper, keep it nice and close. There's a lot of concrete wall around here. If you get it wrong, it can end your race just like that. We'll make our way to Forest Elbow. You want to brake nice and straight. Just clip the wall just there as we make our way on the Conrod Straight. Guys, I can tell you now, this is an amazing racetrack. And I'm pretty sure you would all agree there is nothing better in motorsport than doing a lap around Mount Panorama. So we make our way down, coming into the Chase. Flat out, we want to hit the brakes right between the two markers here. Want to stay off this curb, but we'll unsettle the car. I've just clipped it. Make our way down to Murray's Corner again, back onto the pit straight. Good luck to everyone that's racing tonight. in the endurance race. Stay safe. This is 2-way 1.9. Good luck, guys. See you later.
So thank you very much to Adman for doing that. He's done it all season, so a massive, massive thank you to him. He's done all the hot laps, commentated them all. I know he puts a lot of time and effort into it as well, making sure that he gets all these notes right. He wants it to be the best product that it can possibly be, and it really does show the effort that he puts in. So a massive thank you to Adman for doing that all season, and I hope you all enjoyed that as well. So he is racing this evening, and that time that he put into that practice lap, he is up there right now. He's in P2 right now, so he's looking good for a fun night ahead. And we are moments away, so let's bring up what we see right now. So Vic Chan topped the times there, a 2:02.172. So that was his best time. The top 6 separated by less than a second. So that does bode well for the rest of the evening. Jamie not putting in a time, neither did Javar, neither did Eagle Wind. So some fast names in there. Incy, I'm looking forward to watching Incy tonight. We'll see how long Andrali can last in there. Someone awesome. Can he pull something out of the hat tonight? We'll have to wait and see. Osh Wizard as well. It's going to be really interesting to see how he goes against the Tier 1 guys. As I said last week, he was fantastic in Tier 2. Let's just see how well he can do with the Tier 1 boys. Should be, yeah, that's something all to keep in mind as we slowly tick down towards the beginning of qualifying. And we will momentarily get this one underway. This is round 5 of Season 6. This is the PS5 Tier 1 division. And we are going to get this thing started very, very shortly as the clock continues to tick. Hope you're all doing well. Hope it's nice and warm where you are. It is freezing in Melbourne at the moment. It's single digits during the day. That's bloody cold. All right, here we go. So let's see who makes their way out first. Is it car number 200? It is. That's Vic Chan. Hey, let us know how the sound is as well. I've tried to turn the cars down and the mic up a bit just so you can actually hear me, because it's obviously on the in-car camera mode, so I know it can be a little bit difficult. And everyone, just this man is doing us all a favor. If you haven't done so, go to the podium, check it out. Bounty is going to be doing live points for us this evening. What an absolute legend. He did it the other week too. This is not the first time he's done it. He did it last season. I think that's the only other season I've commentated in this league, and he did it then. So what a legend. He will be giving us updates as we go along this evening. And I will try and keep you updated to the best of my abilities. In the meantime, we're going to watch everyone making their way out, except someone awesome and fly. They've decided they'll be the contrarians, and they will remain in the pits for now. But 15-minute qualifying has started. All the cars are out on track bar 2, making their way around. Here's Stuart. Stu. Is this the Stu? Yeah, it must be. Has he changed his username? Not too sure. Good to see Gaz back as well. So I hope he's been well. He's had a tough go of it recently, but yeah, hope he's doing all right. All right, everyone circulating around. It is going to be Vic Chan who will lead us away for the first time lap. So 2:02.172. This is his best time in practice. Let's see what he can do as he takes us for a lap around the 6.2 kilometre Bathurst Mount Panorama as he goes through Hell Corner. Now makes his way up the 1.1 kilometre mountain straight, up through the gears into 5th, over the crest, down the hill, picks his braking marker just before the 50 metre board, down into third, through Griffins, runs the car a little bit wide. He's going to get ready to make his way through the cutting, spits the car out wide there, got to bring it in, hit the apex. Comes up against the wall as much as he dares. And now up through Reed Park. Then Sulman Park down the hill, down the little dip there if you like. That wall's caught many a driver out over time. Now across the top of the mountain, across Skyline. And now he's going to make his descent down the mountain, through the S's, down through the gears into second. Drifts the car down into the dipper. Hard on the power now. Really amazing how fast you can go through here. Back down into second for Forest Elbow. And now he's going to open it right up. Work his way up the gears as he makes his way down the 1.96 kilometres Conrod Straight. Let's see what he tops out with speed. 270. Ooh, he just touched 280 there. Hard on the brakes now, into second gear again. Through the chase. And then into Murray's. And that is going to be a lap of Mount Panorama. How fast is that lap though? 201.3. So straight away, faster than what he did in practice. Slambo goes second, Jamie third. Here's Adman. He was high up in the times as well this evening in free practice. He insets himself into the picture straight away. What about JCR TR as he comes through Murray's for his first time lap? It's quite a long lap, over 2 minutes in length, but Vic Chan, Slambo, Jamie, Eaglewind, Adman, that's your top 5. Where can K-Man insert himself for Selby Acoustics in the Bentley? Good enough for P10 right now, so not a bad start from him. Here's his teammate, Someone Awesome. He's coming through Murray's. Let's see what sort of time he can get. And where'd he go? Oh, no, didn't submit a time, so maybe there was a track violation there. This is Fly in the McLaren. You can hear a very different engine note. So this should be his first crack at it, I would think. I'll have to wait and see. So Jambon, Sickle, Osh Wizard, Someone Awesome and Fly, they're all yet to set the time. Fly goes P5. He is flying, so great start from him. Already up there in the top 5. Here's Jambon Sickle. He's had a good season. Just confirmation that the stew is the stew. Here we go with Jambon now throwing the Bentley through Murray's. And looks like he's going to begin a fast time. I want to see how this guy's going. Osh Wizard. So in the Lexus. Did great last week in Tier 2. Oh, throwing it through the S's. Very aggressive. Maybe just went a little bit deep there before the dipper. He's got someone in front of him. That is Angry Old Fella, I do believe, who has set a time. Good enough for P8 right now. Let's see what he can do. We know that the Lexus is fast down the straights. Don't know if he's close enough to get a little bit of a tow. We're going to find out though. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in qualifying. Vic Chan, Slambo, Jamie, Eaglewind and Javar. That's your top 5. Fly, JCR, TR, Adman, Incy. Good job, Incy. Up there in 9th and Angry Old Fella. Rounding out the top 10. Osh Wizard is one of 3 drivers who is yet to set a time. Jambon Sickle and Someone Awesome. They're the other 2. What can this man do? Ah, that is a major letdown, and I do apologise for that. What a non-event. We'll have to wait for him to sit another time. Here's K-Man nonetheless, 14th. Is he on a timed lap here? I can't see anything on the dash to give me an indication. Anyway, Here's Jambon. Will he set a time on this one? Whoa. Coming in hot into the chase. There we go. There's the lap time on the dash. A 1:53 so far. A 2 minute flat. 2 minute .966 is the best time. How close can you get to that? Good enough for P4. Gee, that is an excellent start from Jambon Sickle. What about our pole sitter right now? This is Vic Chan we're on board with. Just a tick under 7 minutes left in this one. He's going to pull over. He's going to call that one a day for now. Here's Eagle Wind. What is his lap time? I don't think he's on a time lap right now, judging by the dash. 2:79. That's Andrali. Can he survive 90 minutes of Bathurst with COVID? It's COVID and Andrali versus the mountain. What's the bigger challenge? Conquering the mountain or conquering COVID? Who knows? I don't think there's a vaccine for the mountain. P8 anyway, nonetheless. That's a pretty good job from him. What about Gaz? He pulls over. He's good enough for P17. All right, here we go. Take two. Let's see what this man's got here. Osh Wizard, the brother of Javar, in the Porsche, currently P7. Throw us some likes, guys. 4 likes, 17 viewers. I'm going to do a bit of an ad man tonight. Try and get the likes up there. What about Osh Wizard? Is he having a bit of difficulty setting a valid time right now? That could be the case. What about this man? This is Jamie. His best lap is a 2:01.38. Trying to see what his lap time might be right now. I can't see on the dash. Oh yeah, 3:19. So he's going to be nowhere near it right now. So we can get off board with him. What about Eagle Wind? Is he on a time lap? I think he might be. Yeah, good enough for P6 right now in the Bentley. So he's 1.8 seconds off the pace. Slambo with a 2 minute flat and 2 minute .7. Oh my goodness. Sub 201s right now for Slambo, Vic Chan and Jamie. Absolutely blistering pace right now from those three. They're a class above everyone else. They're 1.2 seconds ahead of Jambon Sickle, is currently in 4th position, followed by Adman at 5th. And this man here in P6, can he improve on that? He can. He goes into P5. So good lap from him. This is Vic Chan, who only recently did that lap time. No, he is not going to improve there. What about Slambo? Might be going again. I'm not too sure if this will be... No, it's not a time lap on this one. 2:99. This is Fly. And I don't think this will be a timed lap either. No, 5:25. Okay. So that little race logic is the lap time there. Trying to work that out last week. His last lap here, this is JCR TR, was a 2:03, and he's not going to improve on that there. What about K-Man? He is on a time lap here, so he's good enough for P16 right now, with just a tick over 3.5 minutes remaining in this qualifying session. Makes his way through the final turn. Good enough for P10, so good improvement from the Selby Acoustics driver. This is not an improved, it's not a hot lap here. Andrali, I'm just going to hazard a guess and take it he is on a hot lap. We'll stick with him for now. No, he's not. Alright, what about Eagle Wind? Ooh, he might be on a time lap here. Looks like it, yep. We'll ride with him for now. Team Little Bear with the prediction in the chat. He predicts that Osh Wizard will finish top 5. Well, he'd want to set a lap time pretty soon if he's got any chance of doing that. Here we go. Eagle Wind 2:02.25. Not bad, not bad. Is this Slambo coming through the chase? It is. This is a time lap, so he's currently sitting on top of the times. with a 2 minutes .720. So sub 201. Can he improve on that as he makes his way through Murray's? Oh, Lukey says Vic for the win. Chuck in your predictions. He doesn't go faster that time. Slambo. It was still a sub 2 minute time. Where is this man? Where are you? Here we go. Nah, he's not going to set a time with that either. He's running out of time right now, Osh Wizard. Don't think this is a time lap, or is it? I think it might be from Jambon. Yep. Less than 2 minutes left in the session. Here goes a 203.5. So not an improvement right now. Where's car number 500? That's K-Man. He's also on a hot lap. It's been fast and furious pace in this qualifying session. 90 seconds left to set the grid for race round 5, season 6. K-Man is looking to start in the top 10. What about Gaz? I don't think... Oh, yeah, this looks like it's a time lap as well. Through Murray's in the Audi. I think it's the one of two Audis in the field this evening. 279. Where are you, 279? And Raleigh. Not too sure if this is a time lap or not. I'll have to wait and see. Arrogance reckons Jamie for the win. You know, if all of them crash though, you've all it's your fault. You will have cursed them. Here's Javar, the brother of Osh Wizard, who is yet to set a lap time. With 30 seconds remaining, he's running out of opportunities rapidly. Javar, he improves to P8. What can his brother do? Ooh, looked a little bit hairy there. Just at the end of Conrod. Car in front of him is 299. Oh no, he's hit the wall. Oh, he's going to just have to make do with what he's got here. Let's see if he can... Oh, it's not going to be that quick. It's good enough for P18. So, Osh Wizard, I don't know if he made it past the line there. Jambon, he's coming in. What about Jamie? Can he unseat Vic Chan, who's sitting on top of the times with a 2 minutes .417? Absolutely smoking hot time there from the Lamborghini driver. As he makes his way through the chase, we're on board with Jamie. Half a second faster. Vic Chan has gone. Let's see if Jamie can unseat him for pole position. Short run to the line, goes P2, 1/10 off. The best time there from Vic Chan. Here's Eagle Win. The clock's gone 000. So is Vic still out there? He is. I think he's just behind. No, he's got Eagle Wind just a little bit further up the road. Eagle Wind is on a time lapse. So you're currently for P&L, he's sitting in P9. Every other car bar one ahead of him is in the pits. So he just goes down that gentle little hill into Murray's. Hits the line. Good enough for P7. So nice work from Eagle Wind. Can Vic finish this off with a sub 2 minute time? No, he can't. He gave it a crack. 2 minute .417. Congratulations to Vic Chan. He's looking to finish off his season on a high right now. He started it in the best way possible. He's going to start there from P1. Jamie in P2 and Slambo in P3. So good job from those guys. JCRT up there in P4. Stu, my man, up there in P5. Great job from Stu. Jambon Sickle in 6th position. Then we've got Eagle Wind. He's going to start the race from 7th. Fly will be right behind him in P8. Then 9th is Adman. I reckon he might have had some higher hopes than that earlier on, judging by the times he set in practice. And rounding out the top 10 is going to be K-Man. In 11th is Javar, someone awesome. He'll be starting the race there from P12. Angry Old Fella. He'll be right behind him there in 13th. 14th is Andrelli. Let's see how far he can make it. 15th is Incy. Good job, Incy. That's a good result for him. Metal Steel. He'll begin the race there from 16th. 17th is Gaz. And then in 18th position is Osh Wizard. He's going to have a lot of work ahead of him if he's going to finish on the podium for whoever did predict that. All right, let's take a quick little break and hear from a word from our sponsors. All right, here we go. We are moments away from getting round 5 of season 6 underway. So we got Vic Chan on pole position. Oh man, do I have to do that thing? No, I'm not actually in the lobby this time. That's good. Cool. Yeah. So. Where are we though? Oh, I could go on any car. That's cool, isn't it? Oh, well, let's go through the grid, right? So we got Vic Chan in P1, Jamie in P2, Slambo is going to start from 3rd, JCRTR and Stu. That's your top 5. Who are we looking out here for, boys? Who do we think might be a bit of a let's do a little Osh Wizard seems to have been a topic of conversation. How high do you reckon we can finish? Hey, why is Javar down there in 18th and Osh Wizard in 17th? What's going on there? Javar qualified in P11. So why is he in 18th right now? I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, that's really weird. Alright. Well, they're on their way around. Air temperature, 17 degrees. Track temperature is also 17 degrees. Just give me a minute. I just want to finish my yogurt, my dessert. There we go. Alright. There's a lot of support for Osh Wizard. I saw him race last week. We'll see how he goes tonight. Going to be starting from P17. But JCRTR, he's going to start from 4th position. This man here, Stu, he'll be beginning the race from 5th. In 6th, Jambon Sickle, just getting his tyres and his brakes all warmed up. Eagle Win D-Roll in 7th. 8th is Fly. And then 9th is Adman in the Bentley. It's 4 Bentleys in a row after Adman. It'll be K-Man. The 2 men are together. Someone awesome in the other Bentley. And then rounding out the awesome foursome of Bentleys is Angry Old Fella. They're going down through the S's. No wind to speak of right now. Forecast looks to be cloudy. But we all know we can get a bit of strange weather at the mountain. Finish off the grid. It's Andrali in his trusty Ferrari. One of 2 Ferraris. He's in 13th. In the Lexus. Listen to that thing. Whew, sounds so nice. In 14th. 15th is Metal Steel in another Bounty. Gaz. He's in 16th. Osh Wizard, the much talked about Osh Wizard, is in 17th. And his brother, Javar, in 18th. So that's the grid for round 5. We are about to get this thing underway. And we will finish season 6 tonight. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. Alright, so just getting side by side. Man, it's a quick out lap. It's going to be just over 2 minutes. So they've definitely got to move on for the warm-up lap. Here we go. So we'll wait for the notification. And once we get it, there it is. Let's go racing. Looks like Vic got a pretty good jump there on Jamie. Slambo looking to send it up the inside. Oh, they make a little bit of contact there between Jamie and Slambo. You can see Jamie on the right-hand side as they head up Mountain Straight for the first time tonight. Vic's got a great start here. Slambo and Jamie got to go side by side up Mountain Straight as they go down the hill. They're going to jump on the brakes to go through Griffin Bend, and Jamie looks like he's just won that little battle there early on in this one already. JCRTR in 4th position. 5th, I think, was Stu, or I know it's doing the timing screen is doing its little freak out. We'll wait for it all to settle down, but car 82, that's me, is in the pits, so I will not be moving. This is K-Man in 7th, so he's already moved up 3 spots, so doing his customary blinder of a start as they're going to cross the mountain for the first time as they come along Skyline. We've got the Bentleys all around the McLaren of Fly as they head down the S's. They'll make their way to the Dipper, but everyone's still facing the right way. That's the main thing, and everyone's gotten away nice and cleanly to kick off round 5. But this is Slambo we're on board with. Where's Vic? Look at Vic is just running away with this already. Look at the gap that he's already pulled along Conrod straight out of Forest Elbow. He's saying, see you later, boys. I'm out of here. He's absolutely flying, and Slambo's managed to get past Jamie. So he's in 2nd position right now. This is JCRTR looking at the back of Jamie's Ferrari right now as they go through the chase. And Jambon Sickle in 5th position. So a great start from Vic. He is not messing around tonight. I don't think anyone predicted that Vic would win, actually. So everyone else was very early to call, obviously. I think Lukey might have predicted Vic and Bounty. Alright, there you go. So people did predict him. My apologies. Alright, so let's go have a look around. Here is Fly. Oh, he's losing a position to someone awesome. As they went through Hell Corner. Oh, he's going to lose another one, possibly. I think he has. Yeah, that's the Lexus. That is a very out of position Lexus. 689. Incy. Hey, look at Incy. He's right up there. We'll have to wait for the timing screen to sort itself out on that one. Someone awesome. Yeah, he's going to have to work it out. So there he is. Yeah, comes out in P12. So Incy up there in P11. So nice start from him. He started in P15. I'm going to have to follow him across the top of Skyline. Ooh. He's right on the limit there, Fly. Osh Wizard watch. Metal Steel, he's in the pits right now. Osh Wizard's P16. Ah, we've lost one. I think we've lost Eagle. The Eagle has not landed. He's gone. Eagle Wind is out. That's a big blow for the championship aspirations of Pagnia Next Level. In the meantime, at the front of the field, it is already a 3.5 second gap between Vic and Slambo. And we have a championship standings update all ready for you. As we're just watching Fly. A little bit of grass cutting there through the chase. But right now, as it stands, Jamie on 200 points, Slambo on 193, Vic on 117, and Jamb on Sickle, followed by K-Man. So there we go. Speaking of K-Man, he's tucked in behind the rear wing of Stu. These two have had some good battles this season. So definitely no strangers to one another. As they go up Mountain Straight. They've got the McLaren and JCR TR in front of them. And Bounty is going to keep us abreast of the championship standings all night. Very much looking forward to that. But in the meantime, K-Man making his way through the cutting. He's going to do his best to pick his spot. He'll just be happy to bide his time. He's had another great start. Started from P10. Oh, he just clips the wall there. Just brushes it. Which is very easy to do. Track temperature has gone up a couple of degrees. Up to 19. Air temperature's gone up to 18. Still relatively cold though. Cold conditions. It's bloody cold right now where I am. So I know how they feel. I wouldn't mind 19 degrees though. That'd be quite lovely. Alright, let's see if he can get a little bit of a run here. It doesn't look like that little brush with the wall has affected him at all. So he's going to continue on. Can't really pick up too much of a toe through there. Peaked at just under 280 kilometers. I reckon he got about 279.5. I reckon. They go through Murray's. Fly easily holding his own right now in front of Stu. But it's a 4.8 second gap between Vic Chan and Slambo. Vic. Who said it? Someone said he's in another postcode. That was Lukey. I agree, Luke. He is checking out right now. As these guys go up Mountain Straight. Right now it's Vic Chan from Slambo. Jamie, that's your top three. Jamb on Sickle, JCR TR in the McLaren. They holding down the top 5 positions. We're on board right now with K-Man coming through the cutting. He has Stu and JCR TR just ahead of him. Oh, looks like he's got a nice little run here. Could he? Oh, I was going to say, could he get a 2 for 1? He's got a 1 for 1. And Stu's going to lose 2 spots. That's that man. He was just hiding in the background. He was just waiting for someone to make a mistake. And he's got now Stu has Angry Old Fella right behind him, breathing down his neck. But just a little mistake from him has cost him 2 positions. Adman was able to take advantage. K-Man originally was the person who took away the position, and our Angry Old Fella we're riding on board with, he's all over the back of Stu. We'll just wait for the timing screen to update. And he's got someone awesome tucked in behind him, as you can see on the rear view screen, if you like. And Metal Steel has gotten away again. Car 601 making his way up Mountain Straight. So he's obviously had an issue that he's had to come in and repair. And he's back up and racing. He's all the way down there in 17th. So he's got it all ahead of him. But car's still really bunched up right now, which is great, except at the front. It's 5.86 seconds the difference between Slambo and Vic Chan. The lead is just, it's increasing lap by lap. The temperature is increasing as well, and now up to 20 degrees track, 19 degrees air temperature, and I reckon we might even see some sun in the near future, within the next 5 or 10 minutes or so, I would say. Incy, he's just on the tail end of this group here. He's in 11th. He started in 15th, so he's made up 4 spots already. He'd be feeling pretty good about himself. Did fantastically well last week too, in the Tier 2 division. Just easing off a little bit through there. I think someone awesome. He's got the lights ablaze right now, all over the back of Angry Old Fella. This is a good little spot to watch someone awesome do his thing. He's just hustling along Angry Old Fella. They head up Conrod Straight. This is someone now just ducking out, having a bit of a peek. Is he going to be brave enough to send it up the inside? No, he isn't. Probably a good idea not to at this stage. Still a very, very, very long way to go in this one. Almost 80 minutes remaining, a 90-minute enduro. So we're in the embryonic stages of this one. 10 minutes down, 80 to go. And there we go. We're starting to see the sun just peeking through. Track temperature now, 21 degrees. The gap between Jamie and Slambo has closed up. So it's under a second. Just to give you a reminder of these two in P2 and P3 respectively. But they're a mile behind Vic Chan, who's pulled out another second. 6.5 seconds. Absolutely piling it on right now. I might just stick with Jamie. Watch him at work. And I think probably the thing that I noticed most last week was I think you become accustomed to, you know, watching these guys week in, week out, and you do sort of, you get, oh, he just has a little brush with the wall at Forest. So I've seen a couple of cars. I saw K-Man touch the wall. Doesn't look like it would have caused too much damage. He should be alright, Jamie. But yeah, I was just going to say, you take it for granted a little bit. You get a little bit complacent. And then it just takes to watch, you know, sort of a level or two down to make you really appreciate how good these guys really are. And when you're watching someone like Jamie do his thing, or Slambo or Vic Chan, that's some pretty decent drivers in this league. Guys that can seriously drive. So, makes for good viewing every week. Had some pretty good numbers as well across the streams recently and most of all the season too. So, thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Let's just quickly check in on Angry Oldfella and how he's going with Someone Awesome as they go through Hull Corner. So they're down there in 8th and 9th, these two. Done plenty of racing against each other. Might just follow them for a little bit. So Angry, hard at work. Oh, he got pretty close to the wall then. Down through the S's, Someone Awesome. Angry, just hurling it through the dipper. Now the race down Conrod. About 279 again. .7 seconds is the lead right now. Jamb on 174, Vic on 174 points. Bounty coming through with the updates, championship updates. In terms of overall championship, 200 points to Jamie, Slambo 193, Vic 174 and 173 to K-Man. Oh, hang on. Nah, Vic Chan 174, Jamb on Sickle 173. K-Man 159. Oh, who's that up there? That's JCRTR and Adman. He's starting to make some waves, Adman. Started in 9th, worked his way up into 7th right now. He's all over the back of the McLaren, Selby Acoustics McLaren. And he's got a Selby Acoustics Bentley right behind him as well for company. So he's the meat and the sandwich here. Down through the dipper. And that's it. When you get that right, whew, that's a good feeling. Here he goes. You can take a couple of different lines through there. Oh, he gets a little bit out on the grass. Does that halt his momentum at all? I'm not too sure. McLaren probably got the top speed advantage over the Bentley. He's got the toe though. We've seen other guys getting up to about 279 in the Bentley. You can hear the revs really peaking now. 78, 79, 80. Oh, he's going to send it up the inside. Has a look. Just didn't quite have it then. Almost pulled it off. Really good driving though. It's the level that you expect in this league. And you can see there, the bottom left-hand corner. Oh no, Someone Awesome. He's had a little bit of a moment there. And that's let Angry Oldfella through. So just coming through Murray's. He just might have oversteered a little bit. Had a bit of a moment. Got a bit of a wobble on. And that was enough. And now he comes in, see. He's going to have a go as well. They're going to go side by side, up Mountain Straight, over the hump, down the hill. And there's Adman as well. We've got action going on everywhere. He's going to go around the outside of Griffin's Bend. That's the long way around. Oh, it's all happening right now between these 5 drivers. It's JCRTR, Adman, Angry Old Fella. Incy's managed to get past someone awesome as well. So he's inserted himself into the battle too. He's having a good old time, Incy. He'd be thinking, mate, this tier 1 stuff, this is easy. Oh, now here comes Angry. Back to someone awesome. Just trying to keep it on what's happening on the track. Looks like JCRTR is opened up a little bit of breathing room now from Adman. He might be concentrating a little bit more on what's in his rear view mirror than what's in the windscreen right now. He's got his hands full with Angry Old Fella. Now someone awesome. He needs to have a look in the rear view mirror as well. He's got Stu behind him for company. And here we go. This is going to be a Bentley on Bentley crime here. Angry Old Fella. Oh, he had to pull out of it too. He just had to come off the gas. So, pretty conservative effort from him. Playing the long game. Oh, Adman! Got a little bit of snap oversteer there. The back got a little bit wobbly. Angry Old Fella's going to go around the outside. That's not the optimal line. The optimal line was what Adman had going up the inside through Murray's. He's able to hold on to that position. Let's follow him through Hull Corner. Oh, that was Incy. He closed up right on behind of Angry Old Fella. Might have just overcooked it a little bit. And that's caused him to lose the position to someone awesome who's just filtered through. So listening to that V8 hum. Roar, I should say. It doesn't really hum, does it? It's more of a roar. And I tell you what, they're not within a bull's roar right now of Vic Chan. He's 8.3 seconds ahead of Slambo. As Incy, he has his little scrape with the wall. I don't think anyone tonight will get away without at least touching one of the walls around this track. He's just dropped off a little bit there. But this is a great scrap between Adman and Angry Old Fella we got in front of us. We're on board with someone awesome. And Andrali is... Oh, no! Oh, this is chaos here through the dipper. Adman hit the wall, then someone awesome hit the wall. And the big winner out of all that was Angry Old Fella. Oh no, Adman's in the wall big time at Forest Elbow. I'm not too sure what's happened there. Incy and Stu, they've managed to get through. Has that injured, has that hurt his steering column? I'm not too sure. There goes Fly in the McLaren. So it's all gone wrong for Adman. After such a strong start, he was looking really good. He's just had a big mistake there coming through the dipper and at Forest Elbow. And oh, I don't think that car is looking particularly healthy right now, judging by the steering. We'll just have to wait and see if he wants to make his way in the pits. An hour and 9 minutes left, and he is. So looks like that damage is in bad need of repair. He's going to jump into the pits and get that done. So unfortunate for Adman there. Is Stu tucked in behind the Lexus of Incy. Wow, we've had some good racing tonight. The Tier 1 boys have turned it on. Wouldn't mind just checking out some lap times though. Let's see what Vic Chan is doing. So 202s, very low 202s. The 201.8 was his best. Let's see what Slambo is doing. Mid 202s, so decent pace. And then Jamie, yeah, he's hanging around with Slambo there. So Vic, just that extra level tonight above Jamie and Slambo as that man in the pits at the moment. And we've gone 22 and a half minutes in this one. And it's Vic Chan leading by 8.8 seconds from Slambo. Jamie in P3. Jambon Sickle in 4th. And K-Man up there in 5th position, finishing the season strong. Started in 10th and finds himself in 5th position. Plenty of racing left in this one. Here's Javar in the only Porsche this evening. He's giving chase to Gaz, who is the one of 2 Audis in the field. Incy has made his way into the pits. Oh, it's Shavar closing up on the rear of the Audi, or the Bruce Hale Racing Audi. How are you, Stephen McDonald, in the chat? Chris Riggs has made his regular appearance. Oh, this is Javar going up the inside across the top of Skyline. Putting a very, very nice move on Gaz. Bounty encouraging everyone to hit the like button. We're up to 10 likes. This is pretty good. We're in double figures. See if we can maybe... we'll see what we can get it to this evening. Oh, it's Gaz. He has his go at touching the wall. Arrogance giving us a bit of insight. Incy was a 2-stopper last week as well. Ah, Stephen McDonald is Scott Pye. There we go. I don't know the real names. Thanks for letting me know, though. Angry Old Fella giving chase to JCRTR from Selby Acoustics. Just runs a little bit wide there across the grass. Track temperature's gone up significantly. It is 25 degrees. It's 21 degrees air temperature. We've got some blue skies. The sun is fully out. The track is getting nice and warm right now. Not too sure what time it is though. That's the only thing. Gone 12 laps. I don't think I see the dash where they give a time. Anyway. Ooh, this is angry all over the back of that McLaren. This is a place where pressure can build. These two, nice old scrap across the top of Skyline. Oh, you had a look, angry. Oh, just sliding it through the S's. Down through the dipper. You want to get on the power as soon as you possibly can. Into Forest Elbow. Got to pull it up first. And now this is where the McLaren comes into its own. And you can see it just able to maintain that gap. Let's see what Angry can get up to in terms of speed. Nice toe, 280, 282, just touched 282 then. Heavy on the brakes into the chase, down into second gear. Focusing that whole time on the rear wing of the McLaren belonging to JCR-TR. Got a few cars that have made stops as well. Incy, Osh Wizard, Someone Awesome, Adman. 4 drivers who have all made their one pit stop. Fly is making his way into the pits. Let's just see if he hits his marks. Very important. And looks like he's pretty good. Back to Angry, giving chase to this McLaren. In the meantime, it is a 10-second gap between Vic Chan and Slambo, P1 and P2. Vic absolutely dominating right now. And I think we might do an on-board lap with him for a lap just to see how he's doing it all. He's coming down Conrod, so we'll give him time to get himself together and then we'll jump on board for a full lap with him because I don't know about you, but I'd personally like to see exactly how he's doing this right now. We'll just follow these guys for a little bit longer. Oh, down through the dipper, down through the S's again. Angry old fella throwing caution to the wind. Alright. Here we go, everyone. Here is a lap of Mount Panorama with our race leader, Vic Chan, in the Lamborghini. Wow, that lap around there was a 2:02.2. His fastest time in practice was a 2:02.1. So this man is on it right now. And he's got a nice little scrap ahead of him. I think that is... Who is that? Is that Fly? Yeah, it is Fly. And he's got... Oh, he's giving way to race leader as he flies past. Not too sure who that Bentley belonged to. Yeah, Vic's car looks extremely stable is the comment from Bounty. I'd have to agree, Bounty. That man looks like he's got that thing on rails right now. In the meantime, the mere mortals are battling it. Oh, no! That was JCRT. Massive snap of oversteer there out of Murray's. So that's cost him a spot. Stewart's moved through, so is Angry Old Fella. Yeah, so he's lost a massive chunk of time. Might get back to these two. This is Slambo and Jamie. Let's have a look at lap times. Jamie has been doing... Oh, it's his fastest lap of the race. I think his last lap at 2:02.1. He's been in the mid to high 2:02s. And then Slambo, a 202. Okay, so Jamie, just a little bit of extra pace right now on Slambo. Very even though. Just having a look at Javar. He is the head of JCRTR. Yeah, he got through. So that damage there that JCRTR suffered at the end of the last lap will be affecting his performance. And just for all the Osh Wizard fans out there, you know who you are. You all predicted a top 5 finish. P16. Hey, he's not technically, he's not last right now, but he's 16th. So unless he's a real wizard, I don't see a top 5 finish for him in his future this evening. But stranger things have happened. Just shows you the difference when you're racing just the next level up, how challenging it can be. But something to aspire to. As we're watching Jamie and Slambo do their thing. Currently P2 and P3. Close the gap a little bit. It's only 9.3 seconds now between these two and Vic. So they've taken 7/10 out of his time. But that Lamborghini's a rocket ship tonight as Angry Old Fella. He makes his way into the pits for his stop. We've gone over a third race distance. So less than an hour to go now. Plenty of time left in this one. But it's Vic Chan leading from Slambo, from Jamie, Jambon, Sickle and K-Man. That's your top 5. Stewart, Javar, JCRTR, Gaza and Angry Old Fella. That rounds out your top 10. But Javar, he started in 18th. He's moved his way up into 7th. So phenomenal effort. He did qualify in 11th. So it might be a bit of a case of what if for him. But for whatever reason, he was down the bottom there. Perhaps maybe he just wanted to show his brother how to do it. Osh Wizard, who's down there in 16th. So not too sure. But anyway, he's having a great run. Let's see how high he can get that Porsche, the sole Porsche in the field this evening. We're still on board with Jamie, who's just lost another 10th to Slambo on that lap. It's almost 9/10 the difference between those two. Team Little Bear, still an hour to go, and one of those loose nuts will do something crazy over the top. Keep the faith. Very entertaining, Team Little Bear. They go through the cutting. Looks like they got a McLaren just up ahead of them. I think that's I think it might be Fly, I reckon. Let's get a closer look, shall we? I think it's him. I reckon it is. I'll put some money on it. He's got the blue flags waving. Yeah, it's definitely Fly, because the only other McLaren in the race is in the pits right now. So he'll more than likely just pull over to the left here. Let Slambo through. Slambo just trying to pick up a nice little toe there. And thank you very much. That McLaren does look a little bit weathered, a little bit beaten. So he's had his brushes with the wall. This is Jamie. He's lost a massive chunk of time. Oh, just over half a second, in fact. Not too sure what happened there. So JCRTR in the pits after that excursion, if you like. A little brush with the wall. Nice driving there from Fly just to let these guys through. hit the brake pedal to make it nice and easy. You kind of get the feeling the time's going to tick over pretty quick. I know it's still 52.5 minutes left, but so that once you break the hour mark, it generally does tick over pretty quick after that. Drivers that have made a stop: Incy, Fly, JCRTR, Angry Old Fella, Adman, Someone Awesome, and Osh Wizard. Probably a couple of two-stoppers in there. Incy would definitely be one of them. That's the consensus in the chat anyway. That's what he did last week. So, Slambo and Jamie continuing to go at it all the while. Vic Chan just in a race of his own. It's back out to 10.2 seconds. And this battle on track here, just under a second the gap. That's what a second gap looks like between Slambo and Jamie for P2 and P3. So lap times had been pretty similar. See what Jamie does this time around. 202.5. Slambo did a 203.3. So Jamie a little bit faster that time around, and the gap has come back down again. So these two have been going at it for pretty much the majority of the race, almost the entirety of the race. That metal steel, we might duck away to this fight. So he's got Incy ahead of him in the Lexus, who has pitted already. So a top 10 finish for this man. Could he get promoted next season, perhaps? If he keeps up this performance, it'll do his cause a world of good. Heading down through the S's into the dipper. Bang. Away you go. Kind of at that stage, you know that you've done all the hard work. Just got to navigate Forest Elbow. Then you can have a nice little break here. Got pretty close to the wall there with the Bentley advertising on it. Famous scene for Jim Richards all those years ago. The infamous podium, if you like. When was that? Like 90... I don't reckon it was 92. Maybe 94, around about there. With the Godzilla. I think it was the Winfield Racing liveried Godzilla. Where Jim Richards told everyone exactly what he thought of him. Which, when you think about it, Jim Richards is that kind of guy. So, here's Jamie just closing the gap ever so slightly. It's now just over half a second between him and Slambo. Let's have a look at times here. Slambo's last time, I can just do it on the screen, I think. No. Slambo's last time was a 202.8, and Jamie's was a 202.6, so just 0.2 faster that time around. Arrogance thinking 92. Where? I reckon 94. So I reckon 92 was the Nissan factory team liveried one where they blitzed him. Or I could be wrong. I could seriously be wrong. I don't know. Oh no, it was Jim. It was 1992. My mistake. Oh, second year in a row that they'd won it. There you go. First back-to-back Bathurst winners since Peter Brock and Larry Perkins had won in 83 and 84. There you go, Arrogance. You win the prize. Well, we'll see how good your knowledge is. Who won in 93? There we go. It's all coming through. Yeah, Arrogance. There you go. Factory Nissan was earlier. Oh, here we go. Slambo's in the pits. So he's making a stop. First of the front runners to do so. He has the Bentley in front of him who he made a little bit of contact with. That's metal steel. So did that hold him up? Every second is going to count here. Oh, a little bit of extra complication too. He's going to have to go through him. Had the other car stationary there as well. Slambo hits the marks. He has had a little bit of trouble with that this season. But what is Jamie going to do? We're approaching the halfway mark. So Slambo, the first of the top 5 drivers to make a stop. Will this trigger everyone else to come in? And Lukey wins it! It was Larry Perkins the next year. I think that was from the last to first effort. Him and Russell Lingle. Ah. No, 93 wasn't Win Percy and Alan Grice. Alan Grice, no way. Ah, last to first, 95. Chris Riggs was there. Of course you were. You lived there. Jamie just getting a nice little tow there from one of the Lexus. Anyway, we'll do Bathurst trivia another time. Maybe that's what we could have done, actually. Put that in the memory bank. Oh, look at that. Bounty was there as well. We're here right now, and Jamie making his stop at the halfway mark. Oh, Jamie just manages to pull it up in time. Vic also in the pits. And he's stationary now. Jamie doesn't seem that far behind him as well. So, not too sure. Vic will get out well ahead though. And there he is. Is that as close as Jamie's going to get to Vic tonight? Alright, here's Jambot Sickle. Here we go. Here's Slambo now. Can he make his pit stop strategy work? Will that time behind Metal Steel come into play here? Jamie still stationary. Slambo about to cross the line. You can hear him, and away he goes. So he's going to maintain P2. Here's Vic. And there he is. So Slambo. I reckon Vic must have had something happen because... Oh! Car 300. Jamie gets a drive-through penalty. Speeding in the pit lane. So that is an absolute disaster for him. But the biggest story right now is Jambon Sickle. Oh, I thought he was a lot close. Oh, not Jambon Sickle. Yeah, there you go. Slambo. Look how close he is to Vic Chan. Vic, oh, he almost hits the wall there. Almost scrapes the wall. So cold tyres, low pressures. And Vic has had something go wrong because he had a 9 or 10 second lead. And this is Slambo right behind him now. But the big story here is this is huge championship implications right now. So Jamie gets a drive-through penalty. This is absolutely huge. There's 42.5 minutes left. This is the guy leading the championship. He's currently in P5 after pit stop corrections. He'll be in P3, but he's going to have a drive-through penalty to serve because of speeding in the pit lane. There's a championship at stake here right now tonight, and that is massive. That's huge for this race. So Jamie is going to have to just compose himself, take a big deep breath, and just game plan how he's going to try and get himself out of this one, because that is massive. Crashy Mate saying Slambo didn't change tyres either. So this is a massive story right now in this one. Let's see, is he going to serve it now? Yeah, he's going to get it out of the way. It's probably the best choice, really. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Oh, man. Oh, he's clipped the wall. Oh, no! Oh, he's hit the wall on entry. It spun him around. Oh, no. It's just gone from bad to worse for Jamie. Is the championship slowly drifting away from him, out of his hands? Oh, that's huge. Did he suffer any damage as well? That would mean pit stop 3 would have to happen. Oh, my goodness gracious. That was huge. And there he goes. He's done. He hit it relatively hard as well. Like, it wasn't just a gentle bump. That was like a decent whack. Oh, man. That was huge in the context of not only the race, but the championship. Let's see how the car handles. Oh, man. I reckon he's just going to have to drive with it for the next 40.5 minutes. That's the only way he will have a chance of clinching this championship. He's got Stewart in front of him, who's made his stop. So this is going to be racing 4th position. He's got Javar behind him in the Porsche. Everyone's made their stops now as well, except K-Man, who's our race leader right now. With 40 minutes remaining, the only driver yet to make a stop. He's in P1, car number 500. So he goes down through the S's. Whoa. How's that car behaving? Seems all right. Definitely seems drivable. And I don't think we'll see him in the pits again tonight. Not if he wants to have a shot at winning this championship. I can hear Bounty in the background furiously typing away. Crunching the numbers in the calculator right now. Working out championship implications from that. We'll wait with bated breath. And I'll send that through as soon as I get it. Jamie's going to continue around. In the meantime, Slambo, I did see that the gap before was about 1.9 seconds. Oh, hang on. That is not right, surely. Oh, no. Jambon, Slambo's had a moment. He's like 14 seconds behind Vic now. So I don't know what has happened. Car 555. Someone awesome behind. Can't see if there's any visible damage or anything on there. So is there going to be another twist in this tail? What's happened to Slambo? Oh, here we go. So championship standings update. It would still be Jamie, 197 points. Slambo, 193. Jambon, 176. And Vic, 174 as K-Man makes his way into the pits. Let's just see if he hits his markers. Yep, he does. Nice work from him. And Slambo is going to continue around. Wow. Alright, so Vic will inherit the lead. Sambo will go to P2. Jambon Sickle P3. Stu with a top 5 performance. And Jamie's only 2.5 seconds behind him. So he's going to have to do his best to keep the Ferrari in his rearview mirror. Man. Incy having a good run up there in 8th position. Let's get to Jamie now. Here it is. So that Ferrari is definitely slightly wounded, but if anyone can get it home, I'd definitely say it would be Jamie. Cameron Footner, he has driven a Ferrari in the past, saying the Ferrari unstable without damage. He'll be walking on a tightrope. I agree. And I'll tell you what, this guy here, K-Man, he started all the way down in 10th position. And he's driven fantastically well this season. Not bad for an old fella. Done really well. Oh, no! You give a man a rap and that's what happens. No harm, no foul, though. He's alright. He's 16 seconds ahead of Stu. He's 3 seconds ahead of Jamie. So, oh, runs a little bit deep under brakes into Forest. Oh, boy. 35 minutes, just under 36 minutes to go. I feel like this has got a lot of twists and turns left in it still. But the man they're all trying to chase down, Vic Chan, he is a mile out in front. 15.5 seconds, in fact. That's his biggest lead of the race. K-Man right now sits on 163 points. I believe that is in 5th position in the championship. So great season from him for Selby Acoustics, the team captain. The gap still at 2.5 to 3 seconds between Stu and Jamie. See if it does close down. 2.7 now. See, he's had a few laps now, Jamie. See after the, oh, look at that, 2:03.6. 2:03.6s. He was regularly in the mid 2:02s. 2:03.4. 2:02.5. Right, so he's definitely got a yeah, he has to drive around whatever damage he's got there. "34 minutes left." On board with Jamie, 2.8 seconds is the gap. Over the top of Skyline. Oh, double yellow waved. Oh, that is someone in the wall. Who was that? 433. Ah, that's Osh Wizard. I think that's a pit and quit. I think he's done. Oh, not. Oh, he is gone from chocolates to boiled lollies in a matter of 7 days. Yeah, that car does not look in good shape at all. Yeah, oh dear. That is not how you want the steering column to look when you're driving in a straight line. That is... Oh yeah, you know you're going to be spending a lot of time in the pits to fix that. So unfortunately, that's probably going to put an end to his T1 experience. And he'll head into the pits. Jamie now, the gap 2 seconds to Stu. A 202.9, that last one around. So back down from the mid 203, but still a little bit off from what he was doing earlier. Pre-pit stop, pre-drive-through, pre-collision with the pit wall. Wonder what Vic Chan's thinking right now. He's just probably be interested to know what's going through his mind. He's got a 15-second lead. No one's really been able to touch him. I think he had a bit of an issue before he went into the pits because Slambo closed up right behind him. And Slambo's made a mistake somewhere along the line. That's allowed Vic plenty of time out in front. He has been in a commanding position all race. Does the mind begin to wander a little bit? Do you start to think about what you got to do tomorrow? Got to go to work. Might have to, I don't know if he's got kids or not. But you know, what's the stuff that you got to do all while you're racing? Anyway, maybe that's just what I do. Here's Fly. I doubt it. Not that special. Here's Fly. He's all over the back of Angry Old Fella in the Bentley. These guys are down in P9th, P10th, battling it out. Angry Old Fella. He began the race in 13th. Fly started 8th, so he's dropped a couple of spots. Angry's made up some spots. One driver would be relatively happy, one driver would be relatively disappointed. Just guess that's motor racing for you. Sir McSquid, just talking about the positions that Gaza has made up. He started in 17th, he's currently 8th. It's a pretty good job from Gaz there. So great to see him doing well. And we are in the final 30 minutes. This is the final race of the season for PS5 Tier 1. Hope you're enjoying the stream. This is the last one for the season. Cameron Footner. Slambo's taken 2 seconds out of Vic Chan. What was your time last time around, Vic Chan? Ooh, a 203.8. He was, look, very low too. Look at that. 24, 25, 26. Oh, mate. Vic Chan, just all over it. But a 203.8 was his last one. See what Slambo did. Oops, my mistake. Anyway. 203.8. A 2034. Yeah, right. Just not on the same level tonight. Old Slambo. Where was I on earlier? Joe Mahoney maybe giving us a bit of a hint to what Vic Chan is going to do in the future. Saying Vic will be making the most of his last race on console. There we go. There's a hot rumour, hot off the press. Is Vic going to PC? Jamie, less than a second in it between him and Stu. Stu's been doing a great job to keep the Ferrari at bay. But you kind of get the feeling that it can only last for so long. With the driver of the caliber of Jamie behind him, he's going to have it all to do for just under 28 minutes left, even with a wounded Ferrari. Plenty of work to do. But Stu's up for the fight. So head down through the dipper. That Ferrari giving chase to the Bentley. Oh, here we go. Burrow Dog saying, word is he's staying at GRT. Vic raced in the PC last night. Did an impressive job. So, a bit of conjecture happening in the chat right now. Maybe Burrow will bribe him with some $50 Bunnies vouchers to stay on console. Not sure. Anyway, we'll watch the action on the track. That's what we're here to do. I definitely heard Burrow Dog is the man with the gift cards. That's what Adman keeps telling me anyway. Who is down in P11 right now. Started in 9th. Got up there. Got a fair way up there, but yeah, just had an issue through the S's into the dipper and then into Forest, and that kind of put a big dent in his race. But he's toiling away for BHR in 11th in the Bentley. And we're watching his teammate Jamie and co-commentator as well in the PS4 League. Co-commentator. Myself, Jamie and Adman did PS4 this season. Good fun, good times together. Trio, I think, worked very, very well. If I don't mind saying so myself. Big shout out to my man Andrali as well. I was going to leave all the thank yous to the end of the stream, but might as well do it now while people are actually watching. He's been fantastic, Andrali. He sends me through the championship tables every week. He sends me through the previous results. He helps out with a bunch of other stuff. He has been absolutely sensational this season, so a very, very heartfelt thank you to Andrali. He does a lot of work behind the scenes that people don't know about, and personally he's been a massive help for me this season, so big thank you to Andrali. You've been an absolute legend. Thank you very much for all your help this season. Jamie closing up on Stu right now. Just had to come off the power a little bit there. Yeah, but I hope you're I hope you go alright with COVID though, Andrali. It's not enjoyable, but I hope you get through it alright, you and the family. It's like 2 other people I knew today got COVID. Everyone's getting COVID. So, Stu doing a fantastic job here. 24 minutes remaining. Gap out in front. 15.6 seconds between Slambo and Vic Chan. Jambon Sickle, haven't talked about him too much this evening. He's in 3rd. Followed by K-Man. So, Jambon Sickle started 6th. K-Man started 10th. Oh dear. Jamie following the Bentley through the dipper. Ah, there's the speed. That display, a lot of detail on there. I was just trying to find the speed, and yeah, a lot of information on the dash there. Just having a look down through the field, some other scraps. Can't really see anything at the moment. It's field is pretty spread out. 16 runners, but Osh Wizard is 16th. He's in the pits right now, so I don't think he'll be taking any further part in this one. Going to sit the remainder of this one out. Jamie giving chase to Stu. Just touches 280 clicks. Seems to be the max speed you can do along Conrod tonight, even with a tow. Maybe we should check out what the Lexus can do. Incy in metal steel. Down in 14th for Incy. So Crashy just in the chat there saying that Slambo is closing in on Vic. .3 seconds. Let's check out some lap times then. Have a quick look, shall we? While Incy revs that V8 to his heart's content. Slambo. Let's have a look here. I've done a lot of laps, 34 in fact. So 202.886 is his last one. At 203, high 202, mid 202, low 203. So 202.8. Sorry. 202.8. What's my man Vic Chan been doing? 202.8, 202.6, or 204.0. So that might be what Crashy Mate was referring to. A very slow lap there from Vic. Might have made a bit of a mistake or came across some traffic. So it looks like that was the anomaly right there. Nonetheless, we are closing in on the final quarter hour of not only the race, but of the season. Oi! Just a little scrape across the wall. And Jamie, the gap is 1.2 seconds now. Huh. Oh, Adman. Here we go. It's all over the back of Fly. Yeah, that gap's 1.2 between Jamie and Stuart. We're riding on board with Adman though. He's all over the back of Fly. He's got the left-hand indicator on. Definitely not a Melburnian. Bounty says that Jamie happy to stay behind Stu for now. And Fly hard at work trying to keep Adman at bay. So they go across the top of Skyline under the Channel 7 sign. Look how aggressive Adman is taking through the S's. And Crashy Mate saying that Stu's having a blinder for GRT. That he is. That he is. P5. Say that's probably the best finishing position if he was to finish in that position. He's got 16 minutes to do so. If he can do that, I think that would be his best finishing spot for the season. If you do want to know the stats as we watch Adman, he's putting the move on Fly through the chase. Nice work. Pulls up the big Bentley. Good under brakes. Gets the job done. And there's a top 10 spot for him right now. Yeah, if you are interested in the stats, check out the podium. It's Bounty's website. Has all the stats for Race on Oz in there. Check it out. Very professionally presented. It's good stuff. Oh, Adman, was he a little bit slow? He's got blue flags. Who's coming through? Oh no, what? Oh, that's who's coming through. Vit Chan is coming through. Nice work, man. Just getting out of the way there. Nice work. Let's have a look at this guy. Incy, 14th. Started 15th. He was up there in the top 10 for a fair while. Has dropped off a bit. So not sure what happened to him. But you know what? I think he'd be enjoying himself nonetheless. He'll be wanting to fight this out to the end. He's got metal steel in front of him to do that. Man, the racing's been pretty good tonight. It's just a shame we don't have a broadcast mode, really. Because given that it's first-person view, or on-board view, and only a one-man broadcast, I didn't even have to fill any gaps with my notes. Put on my notes here. But 13 and a half minutes left. Angry old fella is right behind Gaz. He's having a great race. And K-Man right behind Jambon, 2.3 seconds. All right. So we're going to have some good racing right until the end here. Angry will be doing his best to get past Gaz. Temperature check, 27 degrees track temperature. 21 degrees air temperature. It's absolutely optimum track temperatures. Beautiful. Doesn't get much better than that. Angry. Oh, he just little slide, if you like, out of the cutting. Lost a bit of time there, and just let's Gaz off the hook for now. but he'll do his best to get behind that green Audi one more time as they head across Skyline, up across the top of the mountain. Great spot to watch the race. Chris Riggs is probably camped up there, walked up there, motorbiked up there, gone for his family car ride around the track up there. Oh, angry, closing up under brakes through Forest Elbow, named after the motorcyclist. I do like that story. It's probably one of my favourite stories about this truck, I have to say. Where is it? Where's my story? Yeah, Forest Elbow. Oh, here we go. We'll get to that later. So we got some good on-track action. Incy, he's 4/10 away. Jamie, less than a second. And K-Man closing the gap between him and Jambon Sickle for a podium as well. We have 11, just under 11 and a half minutes left. Oh, I tell you what, K-Man, can he get himself onto the podium? Cheer him on, everyone. He's angry. Does he have the run up Mountain Straight? Is he going to duck out and the slipstream, send it up the inside? At Griffin's Bend, yes he does. Oh, he runs deep. Can he pull it up in time? No, he can't. He'll be kicking himself. Did all the hard work. Just couldn't quite get it across the line. So, nonetheless, he's got still over 10 minutes left. But here is the battle we want to see. This is for the final podium position. I'm not too sure what implications this has on the championship. But K-Man, can he snatch one here? He's driven a phenomenal race. He started in 10th. I think he made up 3 spots on the first lap. So he had his customary blinder of a start. And he's driven a great race ever since. So he had his customary battle with Stu earlier in the race. But we've got a couple of fights to the end. Angry Old Fella and Gaz, K-Man and Jambon, and Incy and Metal Steel. Yeah, great racing tonight. This has been awesome. We've had a bit of drama as well. Jamie is half a second between him and Stu. So will he decide to overtake in the closing moments of this one? We'll have to wait and see. Burrow Dog has anointed Vic Chan as the king of the mountain, proclaiming that he potentially hasn't lost here. So we need to double check the stats on that one. But you know what? I'm a close enough is good enough person, so let's just say that he is. Alright, we'll get back to those guys in a moment. Here's what we want to see. This is K-Man and Jambon Sickle for the final podium position. Oh, here we go, JJ. Incorrect, Burrow. Season 2 Bathurst Enduro was won by Nige. There we go. Bit of a ruse historian himself. K-Man giving it everything. He wants that podium. He wants it for Selby Acoustics. He's had a great season. And you can see that he's right on the limit right now. We're in the closing stages. 8 minutes left. 8 minutes and change. And he's chasing down the Bentley of Jambon Sickle. The Carrot. 3rd place. And would be a very well-deserved 3rd. Not saying that Jambon wouldn't deserve it any less or any more. Both these drivers have had a fantastic season. Both equally deserving. How's that? How's that for diplomacy? It's like when you get asked, which kid do you love the most? I think the answer is always, I love them all the same. But we all know that's a lie. Every parents have favourites. You always love one a little bit more, surely. I don't have kids, so I can't say. Don't know if K-Man's got kids, but hopefully they're watching. If he does, hopefully they're watching. Because he's putting in a sterling effort right now. Comes up through the chase one more time. Not too many laps left here. Jamie, I think he's just content. Oh, K-Man. He wants it bad right now. I reckon he's got maybe... Oh, where is Vic? He's coming up through McPhillamy, so... 2 laps maybe. Cameron Foot and I became a proud dad today. My kid turned 4, but he was boring as anything for the first 3 years. Edit, Cameron's not a dad. Oh, he's got the dad jokes going though. We're all about dad jokes in this league when things aren't happening, but things are happening on the track. This is great between K-Man and Jambon. Oh man, K-Man is trying extremely hard. Jambon's doing a fantastic job though of holding him off. Oh, he's got a nice run over Skyline though. Oh, have a look at this. Is he going to send it through the S's? Oh, you can feel the concentration that K-Man's got right now. He'll be absolutely loving this. And I know he won't be sweating because it would be probably just... Oh, no, he runs into the back of him. A little bit of contact. Nothing too major there. I think that was just K-Man. Just overcooked it a little bit. But I was going to say he's out in the country somewhere. So to be bloody cold where he is. Ooh, he's got a nice run. Can he pull it up in time? Yes, he... Oh, no! He's gone around! That was it for K-Man. It was do or die. And he did not die wondering, nor did he give up trying. Ah, a valiant effort by K-Man tonight for Selby Acoustics. He went for it and just couldn't quite pull it up in time. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame, but well done to him anyway. And Jambon Sickle, that was a great battle between those two. Jambon to soak up all that pressure for all those laps. He knew K-Man was coming. He knew he was on a charge. He was able to keep him behind though. Stu. Here's another drive. Gee, we had some good stories tonight. Stu has kept Jamie behind him all this time. Can he hold him off for at least another 3.5 minutes? Another couple of laps to take home a very well-earned top five finish. Be just rewards for his efforts. And who was the other one we were looking at? Jamie. Incy's 8/10 behind. 3 minutes left. Where is Vic? Vic Chan is... Where are you, Vic Chan? Oh, there he is. Up Mountain Straight. So probably 2 more laps left, including this one, I think. Gaz. I think he swapped spots with Angry Old Fella. A little bit of talk about possible update to the console version 1.0 or 1.8. I agree with you, Barra. Will it make it better or will it make it worse? We'll just have to wait and see, because they're not going to tell us, are they? Hey, Bounty, give us a championship. Can Bounty give us a championship standings update? That would be great as we enter the final minute and change of this one. Haven't seen one for a little while. We'll see if Bounty can come through with the goods. We've given him a minute. We put him under the pump, but I think he can come through with the goods. So there we go. Leader is on the final lap. So Vic Chan is embarking on his final lap around Mount Panorama one last time. He's about 22 turns away from taking victory here. We'll stick with these two though, Jamie and... Here we go. So we do have a championship standings update. Might just leave that for everyone as it crosses the line. But good man, Bounty. Go check out the podium, everyone. Keep on. I've said that all season, actually. Buy him a... What does he ask you to buy him? A shoey, I think? Not too sure. So it looked like it could have been disaster for this man with the drive-through penalty and the excursion at the pit lane. He's not going to finish on the podium. He's had a good race nonetheless. But Stu, I think we'll all be pulling for him to just hold off Jamie for one more lap and get a very well-earned top 5 position. But this man here, he has been an absolute class above tonight. He was absolutely flying in qualifying with a sub 201 around this track in the Lamborghini. He's looked rock steady. His season though was quite bumpy. It was quite the bumpy ride for this man. Not quite what we're used to seeing, but the second half he's definitely shown glimpses of the Vic Chan that we expect. So as he comes around Murray's Bend to conclude the season, Vic Chan's got to take a lights to flag victory. Congratulations to him. It's been an absolutely dominating performance tonight. Well done to Vic Chan. Great drive from him. This man here, Slambo in the Audi. He toiled away. He never gave up the entire race. He's going to come home in P2. Congratulations to Slambo. Really great job from him. Well done. And then this man here, Jambon Sickle. He started in P6 and he is going to finish in P3. Some of the superlatives in the chat, flawless is one of them for Vic Chan's performance tonight, and I have to agree. But Jambon Sickle, he held off K-Man. K-Man gave him absolutely everything. He was able to absorb it, and he's going to take home the final podium position. Congratulations to Jambon Sickle. This man here, K-Man, well done. That's a very well-earned P4. He gave it a shot to get on the podium, but couldn't quite pull it up in time. And Javar, he's going to finish in P7. He'll be one of the last runners across the line. There he goes. But tonight it was this man, Vic Chan. Well done. He takes out victory, round 5 of season 6. Slambo 97. You were P2 and Jambon Sickle. Let's see if I can get them on the line, and we'll check out the championship standings as well. Alright, Vic Chan, let's go. Create a party. Just stick with me, everyone, while I organise this. Yes, start a party. Alright, so we'll add. Here we go. Come on. Alright, we'll see if we can get. Hang on, we'll do that. We will do. There's Vic. Oh, why don't I just friend these people? Here's Slambo. Just getting this sorted, everyone. Slambo dash 97. There it is. Alright, there's that one. Ah, hang on. 3 players. I got one more. Jam on Sickle. Hang on, everyone. Jam on. This is the easiest one to remember. Hang on. Oh, here we go. We've got one. C.
Hey, Nick.
Hey Vic, I'll get to you in a moment. I'll just I've invited the other guys. I'll try and leave you to the last. All right. I've invited everyone else. I have invited Jamie as well. So just a championship update, if you will. Where are we? Where are you, Bounty? Damn it.
I'm nowhere near the front, so.
No. Mate, you're at the front all night tonight, though. All right, so championship standings. I'm waiting for the others to join the party. Vic, oh, yeah, here we go. So it looks like Jamie, 197. Slambo, 193. Jambon Sickle, 176. Vic, where do you reckon you beat K-Man tonight? Yeah, for the championship standings. Do you think you finished 4th or 5th?
I've actually never looked at the standings at all, so I don't know.
You finished 4th on 174, and K-Man finished top 5 on 163 points. That is absolutely fantastic. But you're in the chat, Vic. I've invited a few other people, but they haven't arrived yet. But, mate, congratulations. What an absolutely dominating performance from you tonight.
Yeah, it was odd because I didn't really want to race tonight, but
Oh, wow, okay.
doing okay. So.
Well, for someone who didn't want to race, you put on quite the performance. Did you have an issue going into the pits tonight? Did something happen to you?
I damaged the car on the outlap at the start of the race, so I had like my pit stop was like.
Ah, right. What happened? What happened on the outlap?
I was trying to warm up my tires too much, like I was overdoing it, and then went into the walls on the coming out of the elbow.
Ah, right. We saw a few cars do that tonight.
Yeah, it was silly because I was adjusting my HUD, my pressures and that for my pit stop because I forgot to do it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And yeah, I wasn't focused and went to the side and hit the walls.
Because we saw Slambo come out right behind you at the pit stops, and I was wondering what on earth happened, but that makes perfect sense. And how was it out there tonight? You seemed like you were doing it pretty easy. You had a double-digit lead for most of the race. How were you approaching it tonight?
Yeah, I just tried to make sure not to do push laps. Every time I did a push lap, I seemed to touch the wall, so
Yeah.
it was more just trying to manage the gap.
Yeah.
Because I had the damage and I knew how much damage, I just tried to build the gap until I got it far enough, and then I told my pit crew to change to fix the damage because originally I turned it off.
Yeah.
Just in case Slambo and Jamie was close, so yeah, I just managed the gap and Happy
Okay.
days.
Yeah. Well, you did fantastic tonight, mate. A great season as well. And so the rumor going around in the chat was that was your last race on console. Do you want to confirm or deny that rumor?
No, it's false.
False.
Originally, I was gonna. I'll still be racing on console, but my focus will be more on PC. So
Right.
setups and that will be less.
Was it the Burrow Dogs $50 gift vouchers that kept you on console?
Yep.
All right. Well, we look forward to.
Free OnlyFans subscription.
Well, we look forward to watching you go around on console again, and congratulations on tonight, and well done on your season.
Thanks. Can I say a few words?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, I'd like to congratulate Jamie on the championship and Slambo on a close second. I'd like to thank all the organisers, Unique, Adman, JJ, all the guys behind the scenes, K-Man. Yeah, thanks for putting up a great championship for us all to race on. And everyone else too.
Fantastic. Well, very well said. Well said, and some very kind words for a lot of people. Well done.
Thanks.
Legend. All right, thanks, Vic. Do we have Slambo in the chat? Did I see him?
Yeah, mate. Yep.
How are ya?
Good.
P3, sorry, P2 tonight. Started in P3. Walk us through the. You and Jamie were having a pretty decent battle there for a lot of the race. Give us your version of events.
Yeah, it was pretty close for most of that. I just had my pressures wrong, had something wrong. I only had them at like low 27s.
Mm.
So I couldn't keep up with Vic, that's for sure. Yeah, I could barely just keep it in front of Jamie, really.
Yeah, you guys were sort of lapping at pretty similar times. Obviously, Vic was in a bit of a league of his own tonight. But what were you think? Did you think that second was probably the best that you could do tonight?
Oh, I reckon if I hadn't crashed after I sorted my pressures out, I would have been trying to catch Vic, that's for sure.
Yeah, because we didn't see that. So that was not long after the pit stop. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. What happened there? Because I didn't catch it.
I saw Vic right in front of me, so it was like a carrot dangling in front of him, really. So I was pushing.
Yep.
Pushing hard, and I grabbed the curb and just put it into the wall backwards.
Oh yeah, because what one, like I looked at it 1 second, it was like, it was about a 1.5 second gap, and Vic had that long pit stop, and then I was looking at something else, and then a couple of moments later, like it was 15 seconds, so I had no idea what happened. So okay, that explains the mystery then.
I was gutted because I had my pressures right, and I knew I could do like mid to high ones.
Yeah.
Race pace. So I was looking forward to a good battle, but it sort of put a full stop on that. I was lucky that I didn't have too bad damage really, but
Yeah.
I was still able to finish.
Well,
that gap to third.
Yeah. Well, a good result nonetheless, and I think you did fantastically well to take home second, and it was second in the championship. Well, firstly, congratulations, but obviously you'd want to finish first. It was 4 points the difference between you and Jamie, so an absolute cracking battle the whole season. You guys were just back and forth all the way over the 5 rounds, and obviously being two of the clearest, fastest guys around. Congratulations on the season. You coming back next season?
Yeah, mate. I'll be back for sure.
Beautiful.
Congrats to Jamie on the championship. And when I saw him have a drive-through penalty next to his name, I had my hopes up for a second.
Well, it was a lot of drama. It was drama central. So he did a fantastic effort to come back. But once again, on your season, mate, congratulations. It's been a pleasure to commentate you and watch your race. Did you have anyone that you wanted to thank or anything, or have any words for before we go?
Yeah, second what Vic was saying. Thanks to everyone who organised it and you for streaming it. It's been bloody good. And congrats Vic on the in the race as well. And I hope you stick around on PlayStation, because you'll be missed not being around.
No, I'll be around.
Yeah, no, it's always we're always in the chat together and having a good laugh. So
That's not
yeah,
changing.
wouldn't be the same without you.
All
That's
right.
not changing. All good.
Beautiful. All right, Vic's doing his best to put the rumours to bed tonight. But Slambo, congratulations not only on tonight on your P2, but your P2 in the championship. Fantastic, and look forward to seeing you race next season.
Yeah, mate, thank you.
Cheers. All right, and do we have Jambon Sickle in the chat? Did he make the chat?
I can invite him for you.
Yeah, I sent him an invite. Where are we? Here's my party chat. Hang on, we'll see if he's in here. Oh, where's my party? Here we go. Is he in here? No, he's not. All right, well, we might go then to why Slambo's doing that. To our champion for season 5. No, season 6. Season 6. Jamie, congratulations.
Thanks, Nick, and yeah, thanks Slambo and Vic as well for the nice words.
A little bit of drama in this one. What on earth happened? So, firstly, the first part of the race. Walk us through. You would have seen Vic just pull out a pretty big gap right from the get-go. Obviously, qualifying was a fantastic time as well. So, what were you thinking at that stage when you saw Vic kind of just walking away? What was going through your mind? Was this just consolidation of, okay, well, P2 or P3 is probably on the table for me right now. P1 might be a bit out of reach tonight.
Yeah, pretty much. I was happy to just take it cautious in those early laps with Slambo and just kind of being in the ballpark with him and Vic. You know, if he skipped away a little bit, then, you know, so be it. We know how quick he is here at Bathurst. So yeah, there was just sitting in behind Slambo, just kind of watching for any mistakes. He didn't make too many, and if he kind of did, I tended to follow him. So that, you know, there kind of wasn't a lot I could do. He got out of the elbow very well. So I thought, well, it's probably best to just leave a little bit of a gap and then manage the tyres until we got to the pit stops.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that, because I imagine the ribbon would have got all scrunched up at that stage when you made your stop. So the stop went to plan. Then what happened? The drive-through penalty. How did you just speeding in the pit lanes lifted the limiter a little bit too early?
Nah, the stop was a nightmare from the start. So before the pits, I had about 5 or 6 seconds worth of damage, and I thought I saw Slambo go in. I thought, all right, let's make a race of it. And I was flicking through the MFD, trying to adjust the pit, you know, turn off damage. It wasn't working. And I navigated to a different pit stop strategy, and then it wouldn't navigate back. And all in this, I'm concentrating on that. Didn't realise I hadn't shifted down to first and crossed the line, and I wasn't slowing down enough. And so I was trying to modulate and not really realising I wasn't in first. And then I knew I was done, so I just completed the stop, and there it was, a drive-through. And so I went around, and I thought I'll serve it straight away, and I might even be able to jump out in, if not third, then possibly fourth. And I locked up going in and went straight into the wall head first. So
yeah. So what was the cause of the lockup? Just you were in urgent wanting to just get in and get this thing cleared? Yeah,
because I thought I might have had a possibility to still come out in front of Jambon, and I just took a bit too much curb or too much grass, and just straight.
Was the championship just flashing before your eyes, thinking, "Oh my God, I've stuffed this"? Yeah.
That was exactly what I thought. And then I popped out in sixth, just behind Stu, and I thought, that's it. No more silly errors. I had another 15 seconds odd worth of damage, so I could barely turn the car. The tyre pressures were just completely shot. I had so much understeer, so I just thought, just take it as easy as I can.
So you were really just driving home with a pretty badly wounded Ferrari there at the end.
Yeah, I had a couple of nibbles at Stu, but
Yeah.
not too much. I didn't trust the car because I just didn't have the grip with the low tire pressures and the understeer from the damage. So I just didn't want to send it or take any risks. So yeah, that's kind of how it was.
And to his credit, Stu seemed like he was doing a pretty good job as well on his own merits there to keep you behind for all that time too.
He was, yeah. He and he got out of the elbow well as well. So not too many opportunities.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations not only on the win but on your championship season too. So I do believe is that back to back. I believe.
Yeah, it would be.
I think it is. Yes, yeah. We're both over the moon about it, obviously, mate. Congratulations! It's been once again a phenomenal showing of not only your skill but sort of everything else that you do, and the co-commentating as well this season. Phenomenal effort, and you and Slambo took it down to the wire. So, mate, absolutely congratulations. Well done. Do you have anyone that you'd like to mention or thank while we've got you?
Yeah, for sure. Quickly, I'll congratulate Vic on the win and Slambo, for pushing us hard all season. And as Slambo said, we really enjoy, particularly the three of us, we get along so well, and looking forward to, keeping those good times up. It's great fun, and thank yourself for all the great work that you're doing to keeping these broadcasts going in our tier with the, horrendous amount of options that you have at your disposal. And just finally, just to JJ and the team captains who stepped in and along with the mods to keep things moving along this season, and everyone for embarking with good spirit in the season and helping everyone make this league as great as it is. So well done, and thanks to everyone.
Beautiful. All right, fantastic. A nice way to finish up, and I'm not too sure where Jambon Sickle is. I think he's
here, guys. Sorry, didn't know what to do first time in.
Wow, first time in. We can't blame you for that, mate. Bloody good job. P6. So is that your first podium in Ruse?
No, I've had a few podiums, just no interviews up.
Right. All right. Well, we'll try and make up for that, mate. Buddy, congratulations. Awesome work. P6 you started. P3. Walk us through. Just we'll start from the end and we'll work our way back. But that battle that you had with K-Man, you would have known that he was on the charge there. It looked pretty intense from our point of view. It looked like K-Man absolutely wanted it very badly. Made a little bit of contact with you at the elbow and then sent it at the chase. Walk us through sort of the build-up and what happened.
Yeah, I could see him coming from about 7 seconds, so decided to sort of ease off a little bit and conserve some tyres until about 3 seconds out because he had a good, half a second on me. And then the car balance at the end was just so strange through Forest Elbow. I was getting this lateral bouncing, like side to side.
Okay.
And I no idea. It happens sometimes in practice, but not others. The first stint, it was absolutely perfect. And then it just gets worse with tyre wear. So yeah, I had to brake like earlier into Forest Elbow, and then made contact, and then fortunately. Bit of the brake marker being out perhaps, or he just overshot it, and it worked out well. And I, very lucky. I mean, for me, that Jamie got the drive through, and then all that, because he definitely would have brought it back had he not have gone into the wall as well. So. Yeah, it's a very intense race, but very happy with it.
It looked like it. And you've had a great season. You've done really well. You finished P3 in the championship. You finished ahead of Vic Chan. That's no mean feat either. It's something you should be really proud of. What have you been doing to get yourself up this high? Because like those dudes that you're with there, Jamie, Slambo, Vic, K-Man finished 5th. He's no slouch either. What have you been doing to get yourself in this position?
I think, the boys have been really helping out with setups and that throughout the whole the whole season, and I think actually not over practicing has helped me a lot because last season I was doing a lot of hours, and I think it was too much.
Right.
And then I'd get to a stage where I'd be happy with the setup and then not change a thing on race day, but it wasn't adjusting to the conditions of the actual day. So yeah, there's been just a few changes, running a lot less traction as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just trying to drive, I don't know, smoother, I think.
So a little bit of less is more. In other words, you said that you're practicing not as much, not overdoing it, just sort of being taking that sort of minimalist attitude, if you like, slightly minimalist. Yeah.
Just a lot more hungry on race day then, like I'm not over it and trying to get it done. I just actually really want to race. So.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been a good season.
I was going to say it's paid off. It's definitely paid off for you. You've had a great season. You've consistently been up there, and that obviously shows in the standings too to finish P3. So, mate, tonight, congratulations. The season, congratulations. Do you have anyone that you wanted to thank or have any words for before we go?
Huge thanks to the P&L boys getting on chat every race. We usually have a pit crew dude as well that can help out with some stuff when it goes wrong. Slambo's been a valuable asset with some setups and advice for us as well. It's been good, and you guys on the stream it just do such a good job every week. It's really entertaining to watch the other guys as well, and yeah, just all the guys that are running the league do such a good job and get it done every week, and yeah, it's great. It's a very fun league to be in.
Beautiful. Well, mate, congratulations. Very well said. Some really nice, kind words there too. But from a personal point of view, congratulations on your season. P3 in the championship. P3 tonight. We're looking forward to seeing you go around next season.
Cheers. Thanks very much, guys.
Cheers. Thanks, mate. All right, so that pretty much sums it up. That's all we've got left now for the interviews. It's getting late. It's past 10 o'clock. I'll keep this short. This is the last race for the season, so that wraps it up. I'll just do my thank yous as well. I said earlier in the stream there, Andrali has been invaluable to me this season. It got off to a bit of a rocky start. We had some unexpected news, I guess, before the start of the season that made it a little bit difficult. Added on top of that was one of the most complicated seasons that was ever undertaken in Roos. And then the game was, I'm not going to lie, it's been brutal. It's been so brutal streaming this on PS5. It's not been enjoyable at all, but we got through it. We overcame the adversity, but massive thanks to Andrali. Another shout out to Stu as well. He's been a helping hand throughout the season. K-Man as well has given me a hand too, so thank you to both of those guys. Adman as a co-commentator, been awesome this season, so had an absolute blast doing that, so thank you to Adman. Thank you to Jamie as well. Absolute legend. So obviously back-to-back champion and also co-commentator. Shout out to JJ as well. I hope you're doing well, mate, and looking forward to reconnecting with you again soon. And then all the people that watch these streams, so a big shout out to my man Arrogance. You're in like every stream, dude. You're there every week. You're always early. Fiona, you're in there. Crushy, mate, you're always in there. Bounty is in there too. Paul Ince, Sir McSquid, Burrodog is in there. Team Little Bear, Lukey is in there. Who else did we have tonight? That's I don't think I've missed anyone. I don't intend on missing anyone. Riggsy is in there. So really, really appreciate all the kind words that everyone sends through. Really appreciate all the comments as well. You all participate, engage. It's awesome fun chatting with you guys and bringing you this as well. Thank you to all the people that race in this league. I think we're pretty spoiled, to be honest. The quality of racing is really second to none. Cameron Footner as well, you're always in the chat, just going through it now. Bounty as well for the championship updates, especially tonight. But yeah, the guys that race in this league, it's some absolutely fantastic racing. It's the premier ACC league in Australia. We're very spoiled, and it's it's great stuff. And everyone else who makes it all go, who work in the background, thank you very much to you guys as well. It's been awesome fun. So that leaves only one thing left to do. I'll play the quick little outro video, and then we're going to get out of here. But thank you, everyone. That is Season 6 all done in the books. My name is Nick. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, and the sponsors as well. Thank you to the sponsors too. I forgot about that. They help us out a lot. Thank you.